Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Daily English Boost podcast. I'm Tom, and today I want to talk with you about something simple but very powerful, the small daily habits that fluent English speakers have every morning. Many people think fluency comes from studying grammar, memorizing words, or spending long hours in class. But that's not true. Fluency grows slowly like a tree, and the roots of that tree are your daily habits. The way you start your day matters so much more than you think. Your energy in the morning, your focus, and your thoughts shape your English learning more than any book or app ever could. Maybe you've tried many things before. You downloaded apps, watched hundreds of videos, joined online classes, maybe even lived abroad, but still, when it's time to speak, something feels missing. You hesitate, you pause, you translate in your head, you feel nervous when you want to express something. And you wonder, why is that happening? What if the missing piece isn't a new method, but a new morning? What if small, simple actions every day could slowly change how you feel about English and about yourself? That's what we're going to explore together today. I'll share with you 7 easy habits that fluent English speakers often do in their mornings. You don't need a lot of time, you just need a little consistency. You can do these anywhere at home, on the bus, while making breakfast, or brushing your teeth. So, make yourself comfortable. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's start your English morning together. The first habit is simple. Start your day in English. Fluent English speakers begin their mornings connected to the language. From the moment they wake up, they think, hear, and sometimes even talk to themselves in English. You can start small, too. When you wake up, say softly, "Good morning, world," or "Time to start my day." You can look around and describe what you see. Say, "My room is bright. I feel sleepy. The air feels cool. I can hear birds outside." When you say these simple sentences, you're not just using English, you're training your brain to think in English. Morning is special because your mind is still quiet, not full of noise or stress. It's the perfect time to fill your thoughts with English words. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need long, difficult sentences. Even 3 or 4 lines every morning will start to rewire your brain. You could also write one short message on your phone, something like, "Today, I will speak kindly and stay positive." It doesn't matter what you write. What matters is that your brain begins to live the language before your day even begins. Over time, this habit changes everything. You stop translating, and you start to feel English instead of thinking about it. Try it tomorrow morning. Say it out loud. "Good morning, world. I'm ready for a new day." I'll give you a moment. Go ahead, say it with me. Great job. Now, the second habit, listen while doing simple things. Fluent speakers use those quiet little moments of the morning to listen. When they're making breakfast, they play an English podcast. When they're brushing their teeth, they play a short story. When they're walking to work, they listen to an English conversation or song. They don't wait for a perfect time or a perfect place. They use real life. Listening is like watering a plant. Just a few drops every day keep it alive. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. You don't have to. Even if you understand only half, your brain is still learning. Your ears are training to catch rhythm, intonation, pronunciation. Over time, you'll notice you start to recognize patterns, catch phrases, and even guess meanings without translating. That's how fluent people listen, not to study, but to feel the language. You can start with just 5 or 10 minutes. The secret isn't time, it's routine. If you begin every morning with a few minutes of English sound, your brain will automatically switch into English mode. Later, when you speak, your sentences will flow more naturally. So here's your practice. Tomorrow, while making breakfast or brushing your teeth, play something in English, maybe a short podcast, maybe even this one again. Say it with me. I listen every morning. My ears are learning. Perfect. The third habit, read something small but consistent every single day. Fluent English speakers love to read in the morning, not for hours, just a few minutes. Maybe one page, one paragraph, a short article, or a few inspiring lines. Reading wakes up your mind gently with English words. It's not about studying, it's about enjoying. You can read about travel, cooking, sports, or motivation, anything that makes you feel curious or happy. When you enjoy reading, your brain relaxes and words stay longer in your memory. Keep a small English book next to your bed or open a short article on your phone. Even 2 or 3 minutes are enough. For example, after you drink water or coffee, read one short paragraph in English. Over time, it becomes a pleasant little ritual. Step by step, you'll notice you understand faster and remember new words without effort. Reading feeds your thoughts. It's like giving your brain an English breakfast. Say this with me. I start my day with English words. My mind is waking up. Excellent. Now, habit number 4, speak out loud, even if it's only to yourself. Yes, I know it might sound funny, but it's one of the most powerful habits you can build. Fluent speakers talk to themselves. They describe what they are doing, what they are feeling, or what they are planning. They say things like, I'm making some coffee, or I feel excited about today, or I can't find my phone. It doesn't matter if no one is listening. Speaking out loud helps your mouth and mind work together. When you speak, your tongue and lips practice forming English sounds. You get used to hearing your own voice in English, and slowly, it starts to sound natural. If you feel shy, that's okay. You can whisper, or you can pretend you're talking to a friend. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is connection, connecting your thoughts with your voice. Tomorrow morning, when you make tea, say out loud, I love the smell of tea. When you look in the mirror, say, I look ready for the day. These little moments train your speaking muscles and build confidence. Say it now with me. I speak out loud. I am becoming fluent. Great! The fifth habit is review and repeat something you learned before. Fluent speakers know that learning once is not enough. Repetition is the key to memory. That's why many of them spend a few minutes in the morning reviewing something old, maybe a list of words, maybe a useful expression, maybe a short video they liked. When you review in the morning, your mind is fresh and calm, and you remember things faster. Review isn't boring, it's smart. It's how fluent speakers make English automatic. So here's your practice idea. Pick one small thing you learned yesterday and repeat it today. You can say the sentences again, read the same story, or listen to the same clip. Each time you repeat, your brain says, "Oh, I know this." And that's how confidence grows. Say this with me. Review makes me stronger. Perfect. The sixth habit, write one small thought in English. Writing clears your mind and helps you become creative. You don't need to write a long paragraph. 1 or 2 sentences are enough. You can write about how you feel, what you plan to do, or something you're thankful for. For example, I feel relaxed today. Or, I'm excited to meet my friend. Writing helps you express feelings in English words, and it helps you see your progress over time. Many fluent speakers keep a small English diary. Every morning, they write just a few lines, maybe two, maybe five, and they do it consistently. You can use your phone or a notebook. The goal isn't grammar, it's flow. When you write, you slow down your thoughts, and English becomes part of your emotional world. Try it tomorrow. Say this with me. I write a little every day. My English grows with me. Beautiful. And now, habit number 7, set a small goal for the day. Fluent speakers often begin their morning by choosing one simple English goal. It gives them motivation and direction. The goal doesn't have to be big. In fact, small goals work best because they're easy to achieve. Maybe your goal is to listen to one short podcast. Maybe it's to use one new phrase in conversation. Maybe it's to write one short message in English. Goals help you feel progress, even if it's small. They remind you that your English journey is moving forward. Every small step matters. So here's your challenge. Tomorrow morning, ask yourself, what's one small English goal for today? Then say it out loud. Go ahead. I'll wait. Great. Now say this. Every day, I move forward. Wonderful. So let's review the 7 habits together. Say them with me. 1. Start your day in English. 2. Listen while doing simple things. 3. Read a little every morning. 4. Speak out loud. 5. Review what you learned. 6. Write one small thought. 7. Set a goal for the day. Excellent work. Now, I want you to think, which one of these habits can you start tomorrow morning? Say it out loud. Maybe you say, I'll start with listening, or I'll start writing one small thought. Whatever it is, say it with confidence, because the moment you speak it, you make it real. Fluency doesn't come from pressure, it comes from practice. It's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about doing small things consistently. That's how fluent English speakers grow quietly, every day, with steady habits that shape who they become. Remember, your morning is not just the start of your day. It's the start of your mindset. It's where your confidence begins. Every time you say one sentence, read one paragraph, or listen for 5 minutes, you're training your mind to think, feel, and live in English. And the best part? You don't need to wait. You can start tomorrow morning. In fact, you can start today. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale, exhale. Say this softly. I can change my habits. I can grow in English. I can speak with confidence. Beautiful. And remember, small actions every day bring big results. You are already on the path. You are already improving. You are already becoming fluent, one morning at a time. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Daily English Boost podcast. I'm Tom, and I'm so proud of the effort you're putting in. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep growing. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Daily English Boost podcast, your space to grow your confidence, your English, and your voice. You're doing amazing. See you next time, my friend.